Guess where I'm at right now? Outside of a warehouse, potentially for Usagi in July. We got Janelle here, looking super cute.
Right down the street.
I know.
Literally 2 warehouses down.
Our first venue was literally this building right here, but it's now for lease, or it's under new management, so that is no longer available for us. I did contact the most recent manager, and she pretty much said, like, no, you can't rent this venue. So Yuka found this one here. It's in the same area. It's like Junction. It's like right in between Arts District and Boyle Heights. It already looks pretty nice from the outside. Like there's a ton of parking here. This is like a warehouse district. So if you guys came to the other event, you know that there's like a ton of parking late at night and it's like super dead. We've got stairs though, so that might be an issue. And then it looks like we've got a little dock on that side. My initial thought walking in was, dang, this is clean, very cookie cutter, which isn't a bad thing. It just means it's gonna be super expensive. As soon as you walk in, it's kind of giving storefront. Wow, this looks really nice. We got some fancy soap. It looks really clean in here. The colored walls, yeah, I'm liking that. And then what is, I think that might be like a kitchenette area. We probably won't have that open. I don't know what this building used to be, but looks like it also has a little vault. Oh, that's awesome. Little storage unit. Yeah, this probably won't be open. Ooh, we have more bathrooms. Okay, so we have a single bathroom here and then 2 stalls. Same wall color. Okay, this already has a lot of personality. Oh, thank goodness. No black toilet seats. Oh, but its own little light. That's really nice. Okay. And then here's the main area. Oh, there's a lot of walls though. This warehouse did have quite a few nooks and crannies and there was just a lot of walls. But then Yuka showed me this little area that is a kitchen. So we thought it could be useful for the volunteers. We also need a green room for our talent because we didn't have that space for them last time. But then we were taken into this really narrow hallway that led to the biggest room of the warehouse.
Oh, okay. I was like...
Oh, thank goodness. I know.
Very similar to Frankie in terms of the window.
Got a little door there. Oh yeah, this is super open, very spacious. Unlike our last venue, 1, 2, 3, 4, we only have 4 columns, so they're not obstructing that much space. The ceilings look very nice. We got plenty of lighting. Yeah, this looks good, y'all. Okay, we've got a little elevator here. Oh, this would be perfect for setting up, breaking down. I was a little worried about the stairs up in the entrance, but not bad. Okay, I'm not entirely sure if it's a little confusing, but essentially it's a big square. So let me start off at the entrance. So this is exactly where we had walked in. This is what you walk into. To me, it's kind of giving a storefront. Like even if we had merch set up in here, that'd be super nice. Tables can easily fit along here. Maybe a booth, a 10 by 10 booth there. 10 by 10 booths here, even tables. There's also an upstairs area. Okay, we'll go up there in a second. And then we have this room in here. It's pretty open. We have an entrance. On this side, this is where the elevator is at. So all vendors would be coming in and out from here. And then you finally walk into the largest area where it's the most open. Yeah, I like that. And then we have an emergency exit on that wall. And look at the windows, they're huge, offer so much natural light, but then we still have these strips of lights everywhere. One issue we always have is being short on outlets. So let me just walk the perimeter and count how many we have. So here's 1, I'm just gonna run, 2, 3, literally nothing along this wall, which isn't the greatest. It looks like they only run along the concrete walls. 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. So if we do have tattoo artists, we gotta make sure that they're not along this wall. They have to either be on this side or along that side. Just kidding. We also have this wall here, and we've got, I see one of them that's not covered. So I wonder if these are outlets too. Boop. You know what? Maybe I shouldn't touch things. Oh, I don't know what the heck that is. But for sure we have 4, which means we'll probably have to rely on extension cords. But that's nothing new. We literally deal with that every time. I wasn't paying too much attention to these beams, but I'm happy they don't take up very much space. And then look at this. We have another outlet with 4 ports. And I think it just might be on that single beam. Okay, that's not terrible. We could work with it. At least it's something. All right. What are we thinking, y'all? Are we into it? I love that this area is very familiar to us, so it's nothing new. We also already know Matthew, so we know how he works. Now it's just a matter of price, so let's go chat it up.
There's a lift here.
Oh, perfect.
If there's any lunch.
Yeah, I was just telling him there was a storefront here at one point, and this was his entrance. Just kind of, I don't know, I think it has a cool presence. It just feels like I'm in like a New York alley or something like that.
So what area out here can we use?
We can ask technically this is a shit.
Okay, we've got some lights here. That one doesn't have an outlet, but yay, looks like we have about 4 lights. I'm pretty sure this is an outlet. Hell yeah. Okay, that's awesome. But we probably will have to run extension cords back here, that's totally fine. And then we've got another light back here. And then, yay, more outlets over here. I don't know how strong those lights are. And then the neighboring area doesn't seem to have any lights, so it might get a little dark. Oh my god, where did they go? Okay, let me go run after them. So we might just have to run some lights if it's a little too dark. The outside area was 4,000 square feet, which is pretty generous and spacious. Only thing is that there's absolutely no electricity out here. There's absolutely no outlets. Expenses are starting to climb because we have to pay for lighting, generators. This time we want a stage. And I was doing some research earlier today. An elevated stage that is 8 feet by 16 feet was already running us up over $1,000. And that's not including rental for tables, chairs, and porta potties. Let's go upstairs. Y'all, we're actually thinking of bringing on bigger artists. With bigger artists, we want to make sure they have their own privacy. And so we have this, oh my gosh, this is so nice.
So he was saying that this used to be a live work.
Oh.
A person used to have like their kind of storefront studio down here.
Got it. Okay, this is super cute. It's actually a lot more spacious than I thought.
This is a bathroom. They built in a closet.
Okay. It has a closet, but we honestly probably won't be using this. Actually, unless we want to store extra waters or even our personal belongings. Yeah. Oh wow, this is so nice. Is it? Oh my god, this is huge! That's goals right there.
This is so cute, right?
Wow, okay, and then a cute little window. So at least they have their own private bathroom too, so that's nice.
You want to go in, Kika?
I know. Wow. And then there's plenty of outlets in here too. I know. Oh yeah, there's a ton of outlets over here actually.
Yeah. And so there's air conditioning up here, Danielle. So.
Oh, perfect. Oh yeah. I think you can see the vent right here. So y'all, we have an AC.
Wait, you're close to get over. Yeah.
What do y'all think so far, y'all?
I love it. I'm just scared at how much it's gonna cost.
Yeah, we haven't got the price
Probably
yet.
gone through pricing, but I love it.
I love it
actually think
too.
it's better than Frankie and the last hellhole.
It looks a lot more open, very minimal beams or like columns, so nothing's like being obstructed.
The only thing that concerns me is that the outdoor space, there's like a bit of a wall.
Yeah, true.
It's not like right there.
Maybe we just need to line it with some sort of incentive to make it all the way to the back, unless we do music in the back. Or is that too far from like to offer vibes?
What's the other? Where else would the music go? We can't have it in the main room.
But I mean, if we have the music outside over there, we're gonna need generators for sure. Like, cause there was no outlets over there.
We can do like live performances in one section and DJs another section.
Oh, true. But that would be double the equipment to rent out.
Yeah, but I mean.
And double the lineup.
Because we have the.
That would be double the lineup too.
Guys, all thanks to Yuka, we got an investor. Usagi Mercado has money.
So there is stuff we can do. Like we can make it bigger, we can make it better.
More attractions and more, you know, stuff.
You'll definitely get a lot more for your admission.
Admission probably stays the same too.
True.
To make it accessible. All goes according to plan. I honestly can imagine us using the space again and again.
Last view of this upstairs area, super nice. You won't have to worry about the steps. This would be for our volunteers and for the music, the talent. So we'll probably have this blocked off. Everything is going to be on one floor.
This is cool. I like this.
This is very unexpected. It's a lot bigger than I thought.
I thought it was gonna be small.
Are you saying this space also comes with the venue?
Yeah. If you want to utilize it, sure.
If we can think of some not vendors.
But then also it would be stairs, so that's not
So it's
accessible.
One thing that we've been lacking at our previous markets is having some sort of chill hangout area. So that's exactly what I was envisioning for the basement. We can have pillows, couches, places to sit just laid out. So that way people who are feeling super overstimulated or overwhelmed upstairs can come chill hang out downstairs.
Have a good one. Y'all, let's go to someone's car. Let's debrief a little bit, yeah?
I love it.
Me too.
Oh my god. And I feel like since we've done Frankie before, we kind of know the drill with them, like how they operate.
Exactly. And like it seems like they're so helpful with like the resources.
Y'all, green flags all around, honestly. We just finished our tour. We wanted to have a little debrief because honestly, I loved it. It was so good.
I loved it.
Perfect.
And you know what? Even though it's 11,000 square feet, which is smaller than our last event, it feels so open. And y'all, it's not just that single floor. It's also the upstairs, the basement, which they didn't give us a quote for. But since we want to host Usagi Mercado here potentially multiple times a year, we're going to hit them up with like a rate. That just means we have to upfront more money.
7,000 square feet is only that main room.
Yeah.
There's the backyard's 4,000, or that little lot is 4,000 in the back.
And that's already
the
as much as
upstairs
our
is
last
probably
one.
like I don't know, like maybe 700, and then the basement alone is huge too.
Huge.
But don't worry, we're not gonna put vendors upstairs or downstairs
Well, upstairs
like last
has
time.
AC anyway, so
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
but I think the issue was like people didn't really like the walking up and down the stairs so much. So probably we're gonna utilize upstairs as like the green room for the artists or the volunteers, or you know what I mean, just like a chill hangout space.
Yeah,
if anything.
but y'all, for sure, we're like taking in all of your feedback. We're considering everything. You said one floor, we're gonna stick to only one floor. One thing is, as much as we love this space, it is the most expensive. And I know we have the budget now, but we can't just be spending willy-nilly on stuff, you know? So we are still trying to be very financially responsible, but I think this might be it. Like, it feels like this could be the permanent venue for Usagi.
Yes. Instead of venue hopping and ending up in disasters and heartbreak and
I think
blood, sweat, and tears.
the biggest thing for me, or probably you guys too at this point, is not just like, oh, we love the venue. We have to really vibe with the people who are renting the space out to us because of the disaster last time. Like, we just didn't mesh, they weren't helpful, and there were so many red flags that we just chose to ignore because the price was right.
Yeah.
And now I'm like, no, like if it's more expensive, that's fine, because I know that I trust you guys, and I know that you guys are gonna do us dirty, and it's kind of like what they say, like you get what you pay for.
Exactly.
And we got what we paid for last time. We really did.
Like even the outside space, the parking is way better than our last venue. It's right, did you mention it's 2 warehouses down from Frankie?
So we know the area already. I honestly didn't, I don't feel like I'm like super intuitive, but like no red flags. I didn't get red flags from them. No. I was holding a conversation with Jen about her cats and plants and just like life in general, and she gave off very wholesome. I'm like, it feels good. It feels good.
Yeah. They seem very caring and like able to offer us like resources if we need any, as far as like legal stuff or permits and etc, etc. We really want alcohol at this event really badly. Like I think we just need to turn up the party scene and like nightlife and all of that. So. And the last venue promised us a cut of the alcohol sales, and we got nothing on top of everything that happened. We didn't even ask for it. It like wasn't even worth to fight for at that point. But yeah. I thought
reminiscing, going down memory lane.
not as trauma dumping on Jen and Matthew. That was so funny.
Yeah.
Okay.
But at least, you know, they know what we've gone through, and at least maybe it makes them want to be like better than anyone else that we've worked with.
Yeah.
Which already for me, they're up on a pedestal. I love their vibes.
There's nothing wrong with this venue.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's good.
It's great.
Yeah. I like a couple months later, you should like include this portion of the video and then cut to like cut to some crazy shit happening.
I know, where's the
it would just be a funny edit. It would just be a funny edit.
It's really hot, we don't have the AC on, and it's like, what? Is it summertime? We're getting into summer. But y'all just know it was really good. We will let you know very soon, maybe in a future video. We might come back just to do some content for like our IG and TikTok. So I'll give you guys updates very, very soon. But as always, I do post videos at least once a week. I'll see you on the next one. Bye! JK, y'all. Welcome back. This is day 2. We have another warehouse. I'm not sure if this looks familiar, but down here is a warehouse that we checked out that we for sure thought we were gonna go with. I'll throw in some footage to see if you guys remember it or not, but down the street, there's another one that we're checking out today. So we're back with Yuka and with Janelle. This is another warehouse that Yuka found, and so it's an inside area and outside.
Yuka did it again, and she found an even better warehouse that is super open, incredibly spacious, absolutely no beams, but the most important part, it's within our budget.
Comes with 2 bathrooms, so that's super nice. Pretty standard looking. Let's turn on the light real quick. Urinals kind of scare me, but we got the toilet, no mirror. But this is like one area. Tons of lighting, very open, no beams. And then it kind of like connects to this area here. There's one outlet here. We are needing a lot more than that for sure. There's very, very, very limited outlets. And the ones that they do have, they're literally up on the ceiling. So that would mean that there'd be extension cords running everywhere from the ceiling. But then it also comes with this outside area, which again, I don't see very many outlets either, and we kind of need it for music.
As I was filming this, I really didn't like this warehouse. I didn't think it was gonna be for Usagi Mercado, but spoiler alert, y'all, we're currently in the works of moving forward with this warehouse. We're just waiting for an agreement to sign, but this is where we're gonna be hosting Usagi Mercado next. It just was within our budget. We still have to rent lighting, generators, a stage, but we can afford it, and we're still falling in the green, so it's looking good. And also, we just feel an immense amount of pressure because with an investor now, we can't fail. There's no more breaking even. We have to start showing profit, and the space also just makes sense as far as flow. The foot traffic isn't going to get congested. There isn't necessarily a bad spot in this warehouse, so it has a good balance to it. So if you want to see more behind the scenes, go follow us on Instagram. We're usagi.mercado. I know I didn't show much, but give me your thoughts down below in the comments. Are we loving this venue for Usagi Mercado?